Hi guys, I'm Kudo, I'm the host of the PlayStation Point, and today with me is Tyler. I know we've been gone for a while. It's because a few things happened, like Tyler's computer exploding. That wasn't really all that great, and no one else was really available, so we decided to take a little break. And Tyler has his new computer finally. And so we're back, and honestly, there wasn't a whole lot of news this past 3 weeks because of Christmas and New Year's. It got crazy. But we do have some updates to the PlayStation Point, so we will be going back to bi-weekly as of this week, and we'll be recording on a different day because schedules have changed a bit for me. So you will probably have the audio done Thursday, video Friday, and that should be it. We might switch it to Friday, Saturday, depending on how some things go, but we're working it out. And we did release the last episode as video for everyone in the public. So I'm sorry about the audio version, but technical issues came up. And then, if you notice, we might have misnumbered something. Episode 25 doesn't exist. We don't talk about it. So, this is episode 27, and that is final. So, how was your Christmas, Tyler?
Well, my computer exploded.
Yes.
So I got a brand new one. That bounds better than my old one. I went from a 1 gigabyte video card to an 8 gigabyte video card. From 8 gigabytes of RAM to 16 gigabytes. Basically, as we're talking right now, I'm rendering a 2.5 hour video, and it's going to take 6 hours.
Welp.
So, yeah, it's gotten like an hour left. So by the time we're done with this podcast, I'll probably be able to upload it to my channel. But yeah, the new computer's rocking. Yeah, I can finally get back into video editing because editing on my old computer was a nightmare. It just took forever and everything. So this I can actually do stuff with now. It's proper. Besides that, I got a lot of cocoa mix for Christmas. Like, my family was obsessed with getting me drink mix. Like, I got a bunch of like mint chocolate cocoa, and my sister was like, "Oh yeah, you should try these out." And it's like Cold Stone Creamery style hot drink mixes. So I got like a birthday cake mix and a peanut butter chocolate cup mix.
Sounds really good, actually.
Yeah, I know. Like peanut butter cup chocolate mix would be pretty good. I'm kind of concerned about the birthday cake mix because if you remember when Jones had their 20th anniversary, they had the birthday cake soda available for a while, and everybody.
No, I don't remember that one actually.
Well, everybody I ever heard say they had it always described it as liquid birthday cake. But that's supposed to be like really weird because when you eat birthday cake, you're supposed to like have the texture of birthday cake.
I mean, I've had birthday cake ice cream, and I'm happy with it. So I mean,
Birthday cake ice cream usually has like chunks of cake in it.
No, not necessarily. It depends what you get. I always buy organic birthday cake ice cream, so usually mine's really soft and creamy, and it actually has more sprinkled chunks.
Right.
It does taste like yellow cake, though, which is the best part.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Besides that, I got a bunch of Subway gift cards. And then after the fact, I was like, what games? Because my grandma was just like, here's a $50 Best Buy card. Because she doesn't know what I want. So she just gives me something from a place that gives what I want. So I got the Uncharted Nathan Drake collection. Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2, and Street Fighter 5 for my PS4. Because this I use like all the time. This is like a $200 fight stick I got last Christmas, and I still use it every day because I play a lot of fighting games. This is a Comba Q4 RAF. It can be used for Xbox and PlayStation 3 fighting games. But the good thing about Street Fighter 5 on PS4 is that they have legacy controller. They have legacy controller scripting in it because they got the scripting from Skullgirls. So you can plug in a PS3 fight stick and just go to legacy controller settings, say you have one connected, and then it'll use a PS3 controller as a PS4 controller as an emulation purpose. So you can use older fight sticks on PS4 because that's not possible with any other game. So I have this for basically like every console generation past the 360 now, because I can also use this with Xbox One fight games. And that's good because I've spent an absurd amount of time playing Killer Instinct. Like, if anybody follows my streams, the past 2 streams so far that I've done have been Killer Instinct, and tonight I'm going to be playing more Killer Instinct. So I've been like ultra busy with just all the games and everything. Oh, I also got this, but I wasn't invited to Nintendo Unleashed to show it.
Oh, that's right.
Book. So I'm actually going to show this off when we do episode 100. And in particular, I have one special surprise that I'm going to do on stream for that too. So I'm going to pledge this out. With this Legends localization book, they included scratch and sniff cards.
That's actually really charming.
Yeah, they're actually like recreations of the scratch and sniff cards that came with the original Earthbound. But the problem is that the old scent chemicals they used in the 1990s Earthbound stuff is banned. So they had to replicate it with current modern stuff. So allow me to indicate the scents for you real quick. You have the Carbon Dog scent, which is the smell of hot dog. The Mushroom scent. The Mondel Mole scent, which is dirt. The Bubble Monkey scent, which is banana. The Ness scent, which is burnt rubber. And the Mystery scent, which is pizza. So when we do episode 100, I'm going to test out these scents. See how horrid they are. Yeah, this book's pretty awesome. I actually got it as an early gift, and it's... How long is this book? Let me look. The page count ends at 429, I think. And the interesting thing is that because this is supposed to be like a history book, they give you an extra set of pages at the end of the book, just in case more stuff is found out about the game after the release of the book. So you have just a bunch of empty pages in the back that you can add in your own stuff when new things are found. But yeah, I'll showcase this on episode 100 of Unleashed. And hopefully I don't drop that book on my head and kill myself, but I have a high shelf. But yeah, a lot of really cool stuff I got for Christmas. I'm pretty happy with what I got. But none the more happier than getting the Fangamer thank you stuff, which includes a Moogle riding a chocobo.
So
Christmas,
cute.
A holiday Moogle riding a chocobo. Among other things like a Starman pin, and a Metal Gear Solid sticker. Which, hold on, I'll see if I can't get it out. Going on for a while, but yeah, there's a Starman pin right there. Won't be able to show it off very well, but that's a Starman pin.
I can see it, even though it's blurry.
Right, because the focus is here and not over there.
My internet's also shit here, so...
Right. And this is the Metal Gear Solid one. I think how it goes is it references a few of the games. Like, it'll reference the original Metal Gear Solid 2, Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater, and Metal Gear Solid 4 Guns of the Patriots. So you'll see on one side there's a snake, another side is a radioactive symbol, and the bottom one is a box, while the top one's just your exclamation point symbol. Yeah, I got my pen. I'll have to get that later. Yeah, that's all the nice stuff I got for Christmas. Can't really think of anything else. Well, I have my room back, which is ultra nice, because my sister was here and she didn't have her house yet, because the first signing fell through, so she had to find another house. So now that I have my room back, I can actually relax and recline a little bit better and not have to worry about losing my fucking mind going outside of the trailer into the house and going to the back room because my sister's dogs love to bark regardless of what hour it is.
Yeah, that was pretty much Ming. But I can have Ming, but I have a roommate instead. I don't know if it's really that much better, so...
That's very true. I think when push comes to shove, I got a lot of really nice things for Christmas, but nothing more nice than my brand new computer. Because the fact that I can do this stuff again the same way I did when I first had my computer just is very nice, because I've been sitting on a project for like a year and a half now that I just have not been able to do because my computer couldn't work right. But now comes another issue, is that my stuff from my old computer is still on the hard drives and I need to get those transferred.
Oh, so, yeah, that takes time.
Yeah, so I've had to remake some stuff from scratch, which is a brand new thumbnail for YouTube, for my channel anyways, as well as just working on new OBS layouts. Like when we did the Blaze Kick Live this New Year's, I had to cobble together that entire layout from scratch. Like it took me 20 minutes to make everything back from scratch, and even then I used some of the stuff I used for my streams, which is like the jukebox intermission and stuff, which I don't have anything for. So all in all, it was just, it's a bit crazy. But yeah, also kudos to my parents for fueling my addiction.
Like, that's been bothering me about Animal Crossing with the amiibos.
Yeah, but these are like the only amiibo I give a shit about, because I don't want any other amiibo. Like, I just want an amiibo of all the characters I like.
It's just that, like, I want maybe one or two, but the problem is that, like, with the welcome items, basically if you want the 3DS console to play Animal Crossing Puzzle League, you need to have the amiibo, or you need to play, like, essentially statistics with the fortune cookies, and I still haven't gotten the fucking console. So I'm just like...
Well, you have to deal with that, but the problem is that I still don't have an NFC reader.
I don't have the NFC reader either. It's like, it's $20, and then the amiibo's like $5 to $10. I'm just like, why should I invest that much money in it?
It's such an affordable thing. Like, you talk about that being a very poor investment. I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 amiibo. I have 7 Animal Crossing amiibo, and I only use them for Amiibo Festival.
I have 3 Splatoon amiibo, and then my boyfriend has a Rosalina amiibo we got at Nintendo NYC. We were actually lucky. I think he got like the last one that day. And we came in in the late morning too. That was the amazing part.
Yeah, so what'd you get? How was your Christmas?
Christmas wasn't great, but it wasn't horrible, so I'm kind of like, eh. There were a few moments where it was kind of like, why did you say that? Do you understand what you're implying? So on and so forth. So it's kind of like, eh. I did get a lot of what I want, so I got Steins Gate 0 for the PS4. That's the only game I got. If you watch the stream we had, I got Nyanpan, which is a cat bread version of melon bread. It's really cute. And then I got a contour pillow for my neck because neck problems from sleeping. And I got a rolling pin from my boyfriend. I got a $25 gift card to Trader Joe's because my aunt apparently won the golf tournament. So she's like, oh, because you're getting a Trader Joe's in like August, here's grocery money. And I was like, okay. I got a little like sort of clips to help me cut bread evenly because that's a big problem when making homemade bread. Then I got a jewelry, like a tennis bracelet, and then I got a lens kit for my phone because I was showing my family some of the stuff I'd done in Photoshop for the semester. So they're like, oh, we got this lens kit for free. You could have it. And I'm like, cool. Then I got some money for my brother and my grandmother, got a scarf and boot tights, which is like a combination of a tight and a sock. It's kind of weird, but I got that. And that was about it. And then I got this new piercing on my nose, which is kind of driving me crazy a bit because it's healing.
Mm-hmm.
And that was about it.
Yeah, I got a little jewelry myself, but it's nothing important, actually. It's just for show. Like, everybody's expecting me to say I got engaged or anything. That ain't happening. That ain't happening for a while. This is actually my sister. You know those like ceramic warming plates that are over light bulbs that melt wax, like a candle? So it's like a flameless candle?
I think so.
Well, we use those a lot, and my sister actually has a job at them now. Has a job with one of them. But the gimmick about their wax stuff is that every package of wax, which has like 6 cubes in it, has one piece of jewelry in it.
Huh.
And it could be a necklace, it could be a ring, so it could be a bracelet. So I picked a ring.
Generally, guys don't wear engagement rings. It's really more women who wear them, and if they do wear them, it's on their right hand.
Yeah, that's why I put it on my left hand, because, you know, that's like one thing. I was like, it fits nicer on my right hand, but then people are going to think I'm engaged, and that's going to be weird to explain. So I put it on my left hand. Even then, I don't go outside, so I don't think a whole lot of people are going to be like, oh, nice ring. Who are you engaged to? It's like, you don't know me. Who are you? Why should I tell you?
Yeah, I got a question from a cousin who was like, "Oh, are you going steady because you saw one of my rings? Because it's nicer than the other one." But I was like, "No, like my mom gave me the ring, but I specifically told my boyfriend like I don't pick jewelry for me. I'm very picky, so I'm kind of like, if I show you jewelry, maybe keep it in mind." Fortunately, the problem with Etsy is that the shop may close.
Right.
And so, the other thing is like sometimes people like to get engagement rings specialized, like if they want to make it like geeky or whatnot. So I feel like it kind of depends. Like there's a certain quality to it.
Mm-hmm.
But generally, like you would know if someone's engaged because you like already are aware they have a relationship. So I mean,
When you think about it, engagement's kind of an optional step.
yeah.
Like engagement isn't legally binding as much as weddings are.
No, but it's like your one last step to back out before you say I do. And for some people that's a good thing. I think it's more like more of a Christian thing though to do that, cuz otherwise like I don't really think people have engagements really.
Yeah. What can you do? Tradition is tradition at this point.
Well, I mean, a lot of people are saying fuck tradition, not even asking, people for their hands in marriage necessarily. Like traditionally, you go ask like your fiance's parent if you could have their hand in marriage, but it's like I don't think anyone asks that anymore.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure my brother-in-law did, but he's pretty vanilla when you think about it. He's also from Pittsburgh, so it's one of those things where he sticks pretty well to tradition, but at the same time, he's the kind of guy who wants to make sure that his team wins, so he sits in the exact same seat where his team won the last game. One of those superstitious, traditional sports fanatics. There's a YouTube channel. There's a YouTube channel exclusively for that called Pittsburgh Dad that he's shown me before. I'm just like, why would I watch this when I just have you to look at? Like, you do the exact same shit this guy's doing. I got my lucky jacket. I got my lucky shoes.
Oh, that's
Was
right.
was I sitting on that couch cushion or that couch cushion?
I forgot to mention something I did get. I pre-ordered this way back in October. So Games UK is a clothing company in the UK for geeky people. But I pre-ordered this YouTube gaming jacket for $80 with shipping, and it partially, if not all, the proceeds went to Doctors Without Borders. So finally came. I opened it up. I was gonna wear it today, but there's one problem. It smells like dead fish. So what happened is the jacket sat on the docks for about 5 days, and it's in a plastic bag.
Oh, lovely.
Plastic is permeable, and I washed it last night, and it still smells. So I guess I have to air it out. But it's a very nice jacket. It keeps me warm. I can actually put my big phablet into the pockets.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's a pocket on the arm. And I was like, oh, I can put cash in there. Awesome.
Or drugs. It depends.
Someone will totally put drugs in there.
I'd use it for a surprise pocket knife or something.
Well, pocket knives tend to be heavy. Like, usually they have a clip on them to put in your pocket.
Well, what about pocket sand? Instead of stabbing someone, you just throw sand in their face and run.
I mean, that's
It'd be a bitch to clean, but
like, you'll get away, but at the same time, I'd rather just make sure they're not moving or chasing me.
Yeah, that's true. You have some pocket sand with your pocket knife then, and then
you
blind them and then you stab them in the leg and run.
Yeah, pretty effective.
Survival techniques brought to you by Blaze Kick. Coming soon to Blaze Kick. Blaze Kick beats.
Yep, where we beat the shit out of people. It's great.
Yep. It's no longer our music station. It's beating the shit out of random people on the street. It's just like the first couple episodes of Blaze Kick Beats are going to be us walking down the street, just passing by random people, just like, hey, want to fight? Want to fight? Want to fight? I'll fight you. I'll fight you.
Do that in downtown LA, and someone will fight you.
Yeah.
Guarantee it.
Do that here, somebody will call the cops. That's about it.
I mean, someone may call the cops in LA, but I don't know if they'll make it in time.
That's true. It's true. There will be 2 victims by this. The cops who were inconvenienced and the person who's been stabbed to death.
Well, I'd say maimed, but okay.
Maimed. Sorry. That's a nice way of putting in the fact that you may lose a finger or 2. And somebody may have stolen your wallet.
Yeah.
Welcome to LA.
Where weird fucking shit happens.
Welcome to LA, the origin of Street Fighter
and theft, because I get a bunch of notifications from DPS being like, hey, someone's been robbed. I'm like, okay. Were they being idiots? Well, at first, at the beginning of the school year, it was just one person, and then the past couple times it's been people in groups. So
the one scary thing I can think of is, you know how Amazon's doing the whole drone delivery thing?
Yes.
I'm starting to think now what the possibilities are of people stealing stuff from those drones.
Oh, people will totally do it.
Because it doesn't take a whole lot to get a drone out of the sky. A slingshot, an airsoft gun, a rock.
There was a guy in Texas that shot his neighbor's drone because the drone was over his house, and there was a certain amount of airspace where it wasn't legal for the neighbor to fly the drone over his neighbor's house, so he shot it, and apparently this neighbor was justified in shooting it. So
yeah, but I mean, with stuff like that, you can just throw a rock or a pair of shoes, and you'll be able to get that drone down, depending on how high it's flying. It won't take a whole lot. And I mean, hey, it's basically this is like a real life Animal Crossing. It's like shooting.
Yeah, I know, it's great. Like, but sometimes you won't, like, you may not even need to shoot it. It'd be like, it just accidentally malfunctions, and then it's like, well, let's hope anything's not broken in here.
Yeah, a pair of shoes. How convenient. I just threw mine.
Oh, yeah. And then there's the whole, like, we're gonna make it a store where you can just go in, grab your stuff, and leave. Yep, totally not gonna have shoplifting.
Remember the eBay store?
Oh my god, that was so dumb.
At least it makes some sort of sense for Amazon because they already do convenience shopping on their website.
I know, I've seen people bring it in, and it's terrible.
They've had those Dawn buttons, like those buttons that you just press the button and it automatically orders shit for you, like Dawn or
I've seen those.
It makes sense if that's like a frequent thing you're buying, but at the same time, it's like I don't need it. I don't see why other people need it.
Well, I mean, if you're gonna buy it frequently, wouldn't you want to buy it in bulk?
Yeah, you usually go to like Sam's Club or Costco for that kind of stuff.
It's not like I don't have a Costco membership either.
It's not like my mom has a Costco membership either. It's like we go every month or so.
I personally don't go unless it's for gas, and I might be going for glasses.
Gas prices for Costco is great.
Yeah, except LA.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Like it might be like 50 cents less, but like gas is still really expensive here. It's awful.
Right. Yeah, we went like just this weekend. That was a fun time because they were still doing New Year's clearance stuff. So I got like a 4-pack of cider because instead of drinking, I drink sparkling cider instead of drinking liquor for holidays.
Yeah, liquor doesn't really happen during the holidays because like my cousins have wine and then they have beer and it's Coors Light, and I'm like, you got coffee, I'll drink it, but otherwise, no.
Living the life, guys. Living the life.
I'm picky about like if I'm gonna drink alcohol, I'm just picky about it. So
I don't know. I remember the days where my sister would bring home a box of wine, and I'd be like, "Huh, okay, why not? Is it really cheaper to get the box of wine?"
If you're gonna buy 6 bottles, the sale is 6 bottles. If you buy at least 6 bottles, you get 30% off each bottle. Then yes.
Okay.
Ross does that all the time, actually. And you can mix and match the wines, but it can't be like super expensive wine with super cheap wine, though. It has to be like the cheaper wines.
Podcast, right? I completely forgot.
We can get to the news now.
Yeah, I completely forgot we were doing a PlayStation podcast.
Well, I mean, there's not a whole lot of news. I mean, it's kind of like a catch-up podcast anyway.
I'm starting to think that the PlayStation point should just be called the break room. That's exactly what it is. We talk about PlayStation news occasionally, but more than often, half of the show is filler. You can't disagree with it, but I mean, you're pulling up news right now, which is why I'm rambling a little bit to save face for the fact that we really don't have anything to talk about at the moment. Have you gotten the news up yet?
It's been up for a while. I just haven't found a transition. Okay. That's all.
Oh, okay. Transition.
But wait. Okay, so if you guys didn't already know, so Media Molecule's Dreams, remember that? We didn't see that at E3. Well, the beta got delayed, so it's happening this year, maybe. We don't know.
Lovely.
I was actually looking forward to that, so that's actually kind of sad.
Yeah, it's one of those things where I kind of wish it didn't get delayed, but I think that it's better that it isn't delayed, or that it got delayed.
And then apparently Playtonic explained why they canceled the Wii U version, and I don't know, like, I just didn't find the reasoning that great. Like, they weren't explicit. They were just like, it was just really buggy, and it's a dying console. And I was like, but you made the promise. And I understand people, like, could go to the Switch version, but the Switch doesn't come out for a while.
At the same time, there is evidence to their fact is that it's really buggy because the developers of A Hat in Time, when they were experimenting with the idea of getting the Hat in Time onto Wii U, there was a video that they released where it was just an unplayable mess. Like it ran at half. It ran at like 25% of the frame rate. A lot of textures were missing and blinking out. It was just awful to watch. But then again, they didn't promise a Wii U version, and it all depends on the Switch version, because a lot of Wii U owners are probably going to go to Switch.
I mean, if they're willing to port some titles, I'm fine with it. But I'm gonna keep my Wii U, and I'm gonna get Breath of the Wild on Wii U. So
Right.
I'm just waiting for them to announce a special edition for that.
Right. Yeah.
That I can buy and not have to travel to Nintendo NYC to get.
Mm-hmm.
And then recently, Danganronpa V3, its demo actually came out in Japan. So if you want to try that, even though you probably won't understand any of it, go ahead. I dare you, really. Like, I have not actually tried the demo.
I don't think Connor is going to be playing the Danganronpa series. So if Arms plays the demo of that, then odds are Connor will probably have a transcript ready.
I don't know enough Japanese to be able to translate that, because Danganronpa's like they expect you to be like 18, sort of. You can read 2,000 kanji, and I'm like, I'm not there yet.
It's one of those things where I know that Arms is probably going to ask Connor to do translation like that, because he's already done it with Persona 5. So I mean, it's one of those things, because Connor's not interested in Persona 5 in any way, shape, or form. So he's just been translating for Arms.
Apparently, I have kept away from it.
Yeah, I've been keeping away from it as well, but can't avoid it. Can't avoid it sometimes.
Yeah. And then Gravity Rush's 2 demo came out already just a few days before Christmas, and I was kind of like, okay. I still can't play the game, though, because it makes me motion sick, but
yeah, Nier
Automata's
demo also came out. And Nier Automata's demo kind of blew me away.
I heard about that. It's actually really good, because I remember watching my brother play the first game, and I was just like, what is this? Square Enix made this?
Yeah. Now it's Platinum who's making it, and they do a fantastic job with these kinds of games. And I think this actually might be their best one yet.
Yeah, I'm still waiting on Kami 2, though.
Never forget.
Well, I went over to a friend's house. Actually, I played a bit of Bayonetta.
Mm-hmm.
And I like Bayonetta, and we were talking about how they could do it, and I was like, well, either Hideki Kamiya has to get the rights to Okami, mm-hmm. or Capcom has to contract him to make Okami 2. Because mm-hmm. they've done that where, Capcom doesn't want to make the property anymore, but let's say a company does, well, they can just contract it out. I don't see why that's such a problem.
Right.
That may depend upon how he left Capcom. I don't know how he left Capcom.
Well, odds are he left Capcom after the Clover Games closure, so...
it wasn't on good or bad terms, is what I'm saying, and I don't know that.
Well, it seems like he's openly interested in doing the Okami IP, but he just has to go through Capcom first to do it, so,
Yeah.
If it's a matter of inconvenience like that, then he might be able to do it, but otherwise, if he's holding that heavy of a grudge, it might not happen.
Yeah,
I don't think he's the kind of guy to hold a grudge, though. When you think about
it, I don't think he is, but I definitely wants to do it. He just there's some legality shit he has to go through, and that's sort of its own little can of worms.
Mm-hmm.
And then, unfortunately, if you were looking forward to birthdays, the beginning, it was delayed until May.
Yay!
2016 was the year of delays.
Yeah. Even the games who have been delayed for a decade got delayed in 2016. Final Fantasy 15 got delayed. The Last Guardian got delayed. Oh, man. How lovely. Yeah, the Birthdays of Beginnings, I'm more than glad it got delayed, because I don't think it would have survived the post-holiday season.
No.
Because, as much as we appreciate Harvest Moon and what the creator of Harvest Moon did, a fresh IP like this is few and far between. That some people would or wouldn't be interested in such a thing. I, for one, would love it. But considering that I have Resident Evil 7 to focus on this month, I'm not going to be playing a whole lot of Birthdays to Beginnings.
That's right, you're going to play that. Where's my
Yep.
hoodie? So when does that come out this month? Because I forgot.
The 24th.
So are you getting it digital or physical?
I believe I'm going to get it digital because it doesn't matter either way. It still installs on your hard drive.
Okay, well, weren't we going to plan a stream with everyone and get reactions then?
Oh yeah. Well, I'm gonna get my PlayStation VR set up back here, and I'm gonna have it all. I'm gonna have a webcam ready. I'm gonna have all of the shit ready to go. It's gonna be exciting. Yeah, I'm gonna be playing it in VR. I have my PlayStation VR all ready to go. I have my setup back here. Got to move that curtain so I can have all that open space out there to move around and look around. But yeah, PlayStation VR Resident Evil 7 is going to be exciting.
Really have to wonder when I'm going to get PlayStation VR.
I hope I'm going to have to find out how many people are going to be awake when I get it, because the moment I get it done installing is when I'm going to go live.
Well,
it's a Tuesday.
I know, Tuesday is like one of my busier days. So, because I had class from 9:30 a.m. to 3:30 the afternoon.
Yeah. Well,
but then Wednesday, all I have is like Japanese class, which is like 50 minutes.
I mean, all things considered, I'll be able to get a couple people on board for like late night stuff. I don't know if Arms is going to be available because he has work.
Arms, is he still alive? Maybe.
We'll see. We'll see in 3 days when Unleashed episode 100 goes live, because that's going to be a live show. You go check out our Twitter for more information.
And we'll talk more about that at the end of the episode.
Yeah.
And moving on, Super Robot Wars V's Asia version with English subtitles released on February 23rd.
Mm-hmm.
So it's gonna be physical and digital release. It's gonna have English subtitles. So if you're interested in that, that's coming your way.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was a upgrade for King of Fighters with enhanced graphics.
Uh-huh. There's also the release of Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 that I don't think we talked about when it was a big deal. Like the week after we recorded PlayStation Point, the week before we posted PlayStation Point was when the PlayStation Experience was, and we found out about Ultimate Marvel 3.
Oh, the problem is when that happened was like the week before finals, and I was just not.
That's true.
Here, I don't really remember the last 3 weeks of school, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Like finals week was like caffeine. Well, it was coffee, energy drinks, and takeout. Otherwise, I don't remember it very much.
Yeah, I don't envy your lifestyle.
Well, by the time like I was done with finals, I was like, I want to puke.
Yeah, I just want to die. Can I just
like energy drinks and coffee are a bad combination?
Can I just lay down and die like right now?
That was pretty much me like the last 2 days of finals.
Yeah. I don't envy your lifestyle, like I said.
I don't really envy it either, and I'm just like 18 units every semester. This is my life.
Yeah.
20 if might be 20 my last semester.
Right.
Might be. We'll have to see how the summer semester goes. If they don't cancel classes.
Mm-hmm.
So, Danganronpa V3 on PS Vita will get a voiceover sound quality improvement via download? So I guess, like, sound quality isn't that great on the PS Vita, so they're gonna just update it? Kinda odd.
I'm guessing that the digital version is going to be the same as the physical version, which might have issues with sound quality. So a digital patch for it will probably be the only way to circumvent that.
I mean, that's fine. It's just kind of like sometimes development. You would feel like they would have already gotten some of these things out, but sometimes it's like, no, they didn't.
Right.
Damn, there's so so little news. Oh, I heard Roadhog on Overwatch got nerfed finally.
He's getting a nerf. They're gonna nerf his hook.
Good. And so Rime, which I don't quite remember this game, but I know it was a thing. It's coming to PlayStation 4, Xbox One, PC, and Nintendo Switch.
Mm-hmm.
And then, additionally, Atlas PR has said that Persona 5 and Yakuza 0 will not be on the PC or the Switch.
That makes sense.
To me, that's reasonable because like this game has been in development for what, 5 years now.
Mm-hmm.
I think like people just want the game, and I think Atlas signed a PlayStation exclusive contract with them to give them more money for development, and I understand why they did it, but a lot of fans don't understand that.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, we also it's going to be a shock anyways when we finally get it because we've been waiting a long while for it.
Yes. And then Overwatch got a new map. Yay.
Yeah, all the news all over the place. Woo!
And that's pretty much it. We're all caught up.
Yep.
There was like a lot of trailers and shit.
Yep.
Kind of it.
Is it E3 yet? Can it be E3? Because we need more news from E3.
This is why we're being bi-weekly now. Because
not a lot of news from Sony except for PlayStation Plus games. And that's it.
Were this month's PlayStation Plus games even worth it?
I'd say a couple of them are. I can check. Hold on. I guess I'll check because we were in the middle of the conversation anyways. I think Day of the Tentacle Remastered is one of them, and that's like the point-and-click adventure game that Double Fine made before Maniac Mansion. Or Tim Schafer made before Maniac Mansion. Or after Maniac Mansion. I can't remember which was first. But that's like the big one. If you like Grim Fandango Remastered, then it's worth a look to play Day of the Tentacle Remastered. Let me check what the other ones were. The Swindle, which actually is a really good one. Titan Souls, This War of Mine, The Little Ones. The other ones I haven't heard of, though. XN2, The World Beneath, and Blaze Rush.
I haven't heard of a lot of those.
Titan Souls is... I've heard a bit about Titan Souls, but I don't know much about it. It's published by Devolver Games, which or Devolver Digital, sorry. If you know about Devolver Digital's work, then odds are you'd probably like some of the games that they release.
I've heard of the developer.
Yeah, the publisher. Devolver's a publisher.
Dirt.
The developer's Acid Nerve. But, yeah, the Swindle is pretty good. It's a Curve Digital one, which is all the better. The Swindle is like a cyberpunk, or not a cyberpunk, a steampunk puzzle heist game that's like side-scrolling. I haven't played it, but I've heard a lot of really good things about it. And Day of the Tentacle is just a point-and-click adventure. But if you don't know about This War of Mine, it's one of those decision-based side-scrolling adventure games that it's just really it's apparently like really tough to make decisions in that game because sometimes you just get really I don't know. You'd have to look it up and play it to understand it because I haven't played it either, but I've heard like really good things about This War of Mine. So like there are some there's a lot of really good indies in here. So I'm gonna have to I'm gonna try all of
them. Diablo 3 is on sale via the publisher.
That's on Blizzard, yeah. You can get the battle chest for $20.
Then, surprisingly enough, if you know what Nekopar is, this VN anime cat girl thing, it's rated 18, so if you want to play it on Twitch, go with precaution, because if you do show the sex scene, you will be banned. Well, apparently there's gonna be an anime, so
Woo!
if you're interested in maid cat girls, go for it.
Yeah.
But you can also, I think there's like 3 visual novels on Steam. I think.
Yeah, there's Nekopara Volume 0, 1, and 2, yeah.
So yeah. Cat maids.
It's not as bad as Sakura, whatever. It goes by a lot of names: Sakura Angel, Sakura Beach, stuff like that. Really pandering VNs. I think Nekopara has a lot more substance to it. I have a feeling that the anime is going to be a little tamer than the
games.
We'll have to see.
Well, it has to be, but I mean, if people want it, people can have it. I won't stop them.
I'll watch it. Why not? I have shit to do. Like I can't even sit down to watch Flip Flappers. So I mean, I'll watch the fucking Nekopara anime if I'm bored.
I only get to watch a few anime per season. I've already decided on who I am for winter, so
I'm just hoping it's not one of those POV things where it's constantly in the first person, where they're always talking to the main character point of view.
Yeah, that really wouldn't be all that great.
That'd be annoying, is what it is. Especially, I just thought of something really stupid. I hope it isn't that hilarious if it wound up being like Dora the Explorer levels of first person.
Really?
It's like, what would you like us to do, Master? Oh, clean the house? Okay. I don't know. I don't know about this.
I mean,
gonna be like this?
I don't know the game. I think I've seen a part of it, but that was because Cryotic was playing it, and they were freaking out because they didn't realize there was sex scene. They're like, "Oh shit, we're gonna get banned! Cover it up! Cover it up!"
Yeah. Yeah, so... I remember when Cry was just randomly browsing through Twitter posts and
stupid, you don't do that.
Damn it, your porn was on the stream. We're gonna be on live stream fails.
He actually got on there because he was playing. I don't know if it was PlayStation VR, but I think it was where he lifted his hand up and there was a ceiling fan going like at its max speed. He put his hand there. I was like, why would you do that? Yeah. How do you forget that's there? That hurts.
Yeah. I couldn't even begin to explain, but yeah, stuff like that happens for a reason. It's just because
Brain is like, I don't know how to do this.
There is nothing above me, therefore there is nothing above me.
VR does some weird shit.
Yeah, VR is awesome though. Yeah, the 24th or the 25th, depending. Resident Evil 7 VR. That should be an equally horrifying experience.
And then I'm going to post a flash fire of me playing Resident Evil, the remaster I got on PlayStation Plus.
Yep, that's Resident Evil 7. That's Resident Evil 7 beginning hour you played.
No, but there was the remaster for the first one.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Alright, because I already did the demo, which was, like, creepy as fuck.
Oh yeah.
Shit, I turned it on.
Oops. Yeah, Resident Evil... Do you play Resident Evil 0 or just the original Resident
Evil? It's the one you got for PlayStation Plus.
It might have been the original, then. I think both were at some point.
Let me turn on my monitor and check it.
Yeah, because the original Resident Evil... Because the original Resident Evil is awesome, and the remaster is even better. Resident Evil 0... really good, except for the part where the game just really doesn't account for having two characters. It just is not very fun to control two characters at once.
Yeah, it's Resident Evil.
Okay, so it is the original Resident
Evil. Oh wait,
Evil.
I didn't mean to start it. No.
Welcome to the PlayStation point where Kuro's going to play through Resident Evil live on stream.
Hell no. Fuck that.
Now, the original Resident Evil is awesome. Like, it's really good at being a puzzle game. It's like, yeah, it's got really good puzzles, and everything about it's just really fun. I actually think it's probably one of the better remasters. But yeah, I've already played through Resident Evil 1. That was a good time. So Resident Evil 7, I hope it's something similar to that. Like, they have a gauge of interest on that. But we'll have to see when Resident Evil 7 comes out, because I know nothing going in.
I have one question. Is Rime like cause like is it like the hat one?
The hat one.
Yes, the one with the time traveling hat, I think. I can't remember.
That's a hat. That's a hat in time.
Well, because then there's Rime, which is...
I don't know what Rime is, actually. I've completely forgot it existed for a while.
Let me send you the link via the chat on this thing. Because,
Okay.
like, I don't quite remember it either. It's been so long.
Good old kill screen.
But it's coming out this year, apparently.
Yep. That should be fun.
Because it looks like, apparently, like, Wind Waker and Ico.
Yeah. That's all I can really say. There is that new game. There's that new RPG game called Knuckle Sandwich that's coming out.
What? Why is it called Knuckle Sandwich? What?
I don't know. It's called it Knuckle Sandwich, and I don't know. It's supposed to be kind of like a Persona, Earthbound kind of style of game. Like, it's got really quirky and insane character design, but it also has like that living the life thing of Persona. It looks interesting for the very least. But that's all I can really say on it, because I have nothing else to say about it.
Well, I have been playing Twilight Princess, and I might just, for streaming purposes, I might just do Zelda on hard modes. Because I also have Master Quest for Ocarina of Time. I don't know if it's also Majora's Mask, but I know I have Master Quest of Ocarina of Time on GameCube. So, think about just streaming Zelda games on hard. Because why not? So I recently did set up my OBS for the most part. I still need to actually do some testing.
Right.
Other than that, like, I am set up to stream.
I've been really glad that I've been set up to stream in the past week.
I don't know if I'm gonna even make my own YouTube videos anymore. I might just do streaming because it's easier.
Yeah.
Although what I didn't know is that you only have 2 weeks to download your VOD from Twitch. I did not know that.
Yeah. You can just highlight the entire thing and it'll save forever, but I usually just download the VOD or record at the same time. I've had to stop recording at the same time because my VOD gets ruined. You know. Past that, all I can really say is streaming's awesome.
Yeah.
I love streaming.
Like what we did like the other day was really fun.
Yeah, we will do more of those in the future. We just have really poor scheduling for everyone.
Yeah, we're all on different schedules. Like, it's really insane because, like, I don't think you're up part of the day. And
it depends. Like, I've been awake since like 9 in the morning today.
But you don't have a consistent sleep schedule, do you?
Yeah, I just sleep when I think it's appropriate to sleep. And I wake up when I think I don't need to do anything that day.
Yeah, because, like, me and Armando have a schedule where, like, we do have to get up at some point to go to class. Connor's in Canada, so whatever Candace time is. Noah's on Eastern time, and he has his own schedule, and that sometimes it's a problem because he's 3 hours later.
Yep, I know that. The fact of the matter is that I'm just available any hour. Just tell me when I need to do something, and I'll be awake for it. It's like I've been awake solely because we had to record at 3.
Well then, would you say it's time to wrap it up?
Yep, I'd say so.
All right then. And oh yeah, that's right. Our website is back. The Trojan is gone.
Yep, the Trojan is gone. It is completely safe to access the website.
And that's it for the PlayStation Point today. Thanks you guys for watching. And remember to subscribe to our Patreon. $1 a month gets you the podcast a day early when we aren't having really dumb technical issues. You also get access to the Blaze Kick podcast, which we should also record this month.
Mm-hmm.
And then you'll also get into like participation for live streams. Instead of being just an audience, you can actually come participate with us.
Mm-hmm.
Like when we were doing Jackbox the other day.
Yeah. We are planning on changing these things for the better for our viewers. Because right now our goals are not as open or
Realistic.
beneficial for you guys. So we're going to be reworking them a little bit and change them in the next couple weeks. I do have a couple of ideas that I think would make them better. But right now, those are our goals, and we're going to change them when the time arises. But yeah, check out our Patreon if you think our content's good enough to support.
And we have our YouTube, which is at youtube.com/blazekickmedia. And then our Patreon is patreon.com/blazekick. And then our website is blazekick.com. And then we also have a Twitter, and that is at blazekicktweet. So if you guys want to tweet us any checks in our comments, just send them there, or just comment on the video. We are also on iTunes and Google Play. If you want to subscribe to that, that's easier. And then we have our own personal Twitter accounts. Mine is at demon_sorceress. Tyler.
And mine is at replaytieheretic.
And our 1-year anniversary is coming up, so we are thinking about things to do for that. So we'll be keeping that in mind as the podcast goes on. And that's it for today.
Hallelujah.
Bye, guys.
Sony, do something.
Yes, Sony, do something.
Sony, please.